Hey guys, how are you doing? Furo here, bringing you another new Elder Scrolls Legends deck today. We will play some Crusader today, a deck that you're not seeing that often on the ladder, because I'm playing not the mid-range Crusader, but it's more of an hybrid. You can play very aggressive with the deck, but you can also play very slow with the deck, because we have a lot of late-game tools. So I would say that's not a super control deck, but also not super mid-range, so it's an hybrid. And we go first here. Starting it is pretty good, so we will just keep it against the Sorcerer. So let's start them with the Rift Thane on turn 2. Then we can play the Pyromancer. Most likely that's the one we will play, because the Eastmarch Crusader is a card that will give us a draw to a card if an enemy rune was already destroyed. That is right now not the case, because the Rift Thane will only attack next turn for 4. That means we are not able to destroy a rune, so the Eastmarch Crusader is not giving us a card, and we'll wait a bit longer. So far I have some decent results with the deck, and that's why I wanted to show it to you guys today. And there's a Wardcrafter. Decent kill with the Execute, I would say, so we can keep the Rift Thane alive. Another option would have been to play the Pyromancer and then trade, and with the Breakthrough you can deal a bit of damage. But for now, let's just keep the Rift Thane here alive. Let's break the first rune next turn, then play the Eastmarch Crusader, draw a card, and we should be fine. At least I hope so. Let's see if the Rift Thane is now going down. Would be a shame, there's 4, that's a Breton Conjurer. Alright. So right now there is no chance to kill this guy without also activating the ward. We have a Piercing Javelin here, but that is not coming this turn. We are only at 4 right now. I would say we will just go for the face. And we will pick up another card to draw, which is a Pillaging Tribune. Let's just pass. So we can expect that he's hitting the Rift Thane, then getting the 5-5. And there you go, we can kill the 5-5 with the Piercing Javelin while also taking care of the Breton. Okay, so forget about that. There is a ward on the Breton, then it might be useful to just kill that with the Piercing Javelin. Don't want to see another 5-5 here. I mean, he could trigger that again if he's doing a fireball in his own unit. Good Lashlander. And we got Odahviing. So, yeah. So we could go Rift Thane and Pyromancer. With that we could get rid of the right side completely. Or we can just play Piercing Javelin on the Breton. I would say definitely want to kill this guy. Then he might trade into the Rift Thane, because I will not attack here. I will give him the attack, otherwise he will hit the face, and we don't like that. Let's go for the Piercing Javelin. We will go for the face here, so another 4 in the face, down to 18. And let's assume that he is killing this guy, and we can then play the Pyromancer and kill the Frost Artifact. If he's using the Brutal Ashland here on the right side to trade into the Eastmarch Crusader, there is a chance that he's killing the Rift Thane. But normally, as we can see here, he should use the Wardcraft and keeping the Brutal Ashlander alive. The first damage in our face is also a Shornhelm Champion, which is currently a 3-3, but when you break the ward here, he's getting +3/+3 every time he loses a ward. So if he's giving him multiple times the ward, then he's of course getting bigger and bigger. So far he already played double Wardcrafter, so there might be one more ward in his deck, and I'm not sure if he's playing lesser wards, so could be, could also not be, you can't be sure about that. For now we're going for the Pyromancer, as I said earlier, and we are also, let's see, the right side is not too dangerous right now. We're also going for the Rift Thane here on the left, which is another 4-2. And we have a Mundus Stone, which is a pretty sick card, and really want to see that in play as fast as possible. Not sure if we can play that next turn, because we also have the option to go for the Giant, and with that we can give him either a unit back in his hand, or we can get rid of a support card. I'm not sure if he's running any support card, so it might be better to just give him a unit back. There is a Blood Dragon. So far so good, we are still 7 life ahead. Could for example drop a Preserver. Ooh, holy moly. That's a bad card. Shouldn't play that. Well, the Headmaster is giving each player 2 cards, and normally you're not interested in giving your opponent 2 cards. So I'm not sure why you would do that here. Anyway, so right now the right side is not too dangerous. I would say we're just dropping the Mundus Stone. And we will play the Kvatch Soldier. We're getting Drain, which is pretty good. And then we can use the rapid shot here to take down the 6-3 and still keeping the Rift Thane alive. Otherwise you could just use the Rift Thane, but the Rift Thane is a bit stronger than the Pyromancer. Plus we're getting another card to draw. That's pretty good, I would say. Morkul Gatekeeper already. Kill the unit for the phase. He's down to 14. Not getting any help here. Still a long way to go for him. He has only 4 right now on the right side. Brutal Ashland of course can deal 3 more damage if he somehow managed to kill this guy. Gold Brand, and there is a support card, so it looks like the Giant is useful in a situation and not only on the units. So let's start with the Giant here. Maybe we're getting charged, that would be pretty awesome. We're getting a ward, which is also good.
I hear and obey.
So the Sorcerer has not the tools like our deck with the Piercing Javelin that can just kill the Giant. Best play would be for him the Mummify, but I'm not sure if he's running that. Stuff like a Firebolt and Lightning Bolt, he would then need 2 cards to kill the Giant here. That's also pretty good. Yeah, he's running the Mummify, interesting. Cards that you're not seeing that often in Sorcerer played. He's using that. So 4 more in the face, I would assume. There you go, we're getting another card, Eastmarch Crusader, which is even more cards to draw. Lead. Oh, he's playing some interesting cards here. So what are we doing? The Earthbone Spinner is definitely good against this guy. We are still draining. So we could go Earthbone Spinner, Morkul Gatekeeper and Kvatch Soldier. And the Mummy is killing the Elite. Looking fine, I would say.
The forest will not
We're gonna do that. We're getting breakthrough on the Earthbone Spinner. Let's play the, where is it? Morkul Gatekeeper. There you are. Buffing the Mummy. Morkul Gatekeeper is getting charged, which is also pretty good. And we will hit him here for 2 in the face. We're draining to 21. And he's going down to 8. And we're also dropping a Kvatch Soldier. All on the left side. I don't like to get the... Oh, another charge. That's good. Down to 6. I don't want to see the Shournal Champion here getting his ward off. So he's down to 6. We are at 21. He can only push 4 right now. He has a hard time to clear the left side if he has no Ice Storm. An Ice Storm is definitely good enough. Then he would also activate the ward here, and the Brutal Ashland would hit the face. Luckily, he only got the Firebolt. Got a Lightning Bolt. That's still 4 damage. So we need help. If we're getting 1 charge unit, the game is over.
The best protection money.
Baron of Tears. That guy is buffing the other blue creatures and give them guard. Piercing Javelin, pretty good on the Shournal Champion. But I would say we will try out first if we can get a charge unit. So let's play the Eastmarch Crusader. That is getting charged, that would be awesome. This is Drain. Oh, not as good. But anyway, let's just hit him in the face again. So he's down to 2. We will use the Piercing Javelin so on the Shournal Champion. Just to make sure that we're not getting too much damage here. And then next turn, Mantikora can come into play. We can just play Blood Dragon, Pillaging Tribune if we want to have more units on the board, so a higher chance to get a charge unit if he's clearing everything here. That was the Archmage. That's a good one. For that he could prevent the damage from the left side. Still trading. And keep Spellfort. So. Okay. So then we cannot unfortunately play the Mantikora here. If we kill the Archmage, is still dealing the 6 damage, so that's not too great. Yeah. That means we might try with the Blood Dragon and the Pillaging Tribune most likely. Then we have 2 chances to get charge. Should help us a lot, so let's try this one. Evil guy. We have breakthrough, which is really sick because we can just kill a unit on the left side, and with that we have the victory. Let's play the Pillaging Tribune and just for 2 drain, it's not too much. We're getting charge. Well, that's awesome indeed. Well, let's kill the unit here. Getting 6 life back to 27. We will attack the Brutal Ashlander. We will get the damage on the Pillaging Tribune, so that means we still have the Blood Dragon for the victory next turn. So even if he's dropping guards here on the right side, he's losing. He needs to kill the Blood Dragon. Elusive, not good enough for a kill. That's the Orb, which can give him a random creature from our deck. And that's it, I would say. for a maximum of 2 Magicka. He cannot do much. He could drop Shrieking Harpy. That would help him for another turn. So far he hasn't played a single one. So could be in his hand, but then he would play that just instantly. So it looks like he's just roping for the end of the turn. So if you are seeing that, Lars, thank you for that. Thank you for taking some of my time. And GG, you lost quite hard. So there you go. We are having our turn now, and the Blood Dragon. Let's just kill this guy. So that's a victory with the Hybrid Crusader deck. We are of course playing a second game, and this game is against Erdnussboy. And Erdnuss means peanuts in English, so I would assume that he's a German fellow, but we can't be sure. Might be that he just like the sound of Erdnuss. Anyway, we're starting with the Rift Thane. Let's see what else we have. Pyromancer, Giant, Cloudrest Illusionist. Cloudrest Illusionist, by the way, is in the deck because we're running the Stone Throw. That's pretty good with the Cloudrest Illusionist in combination. Right now only have one in the deck, if I remember correctly. Or we have two? We have two, right? We have two. So we could also play a third one, but I'm not sure that is worth it, at least for now. Rift Thane. It's a 4-2. We have another Rift Thane here in the hand, so that's pretty good. Also, Illusionist, of course, is working good with the Execute. So you could, for example, run 3 Execute, 3 Stone Throws, and then you also want to have 3 Cloudrest Illusionists. He's going for the Thieves Guild Recruit. We can just kill that here, also dealing damage then, because we have Breakthrough, so that's 2 in his face. And for now, we're just giving another Rift Thane, which is another 4-2 with Breakthrough. Then he might drop a bigger creature here on the left side. And we go, ooh, he's going for Moonlight Velvet. Okay, then not. Otherwise, we would have just played the Illusionist and cleared the unit without dying. That's pretty good. The Moonlight Velvet is giving him a bit drain. I don't like that too much. But we will go for the Morkul Gatekeeper here. Let's buff the other unit. 6 more in the face. And another 4 in the face. So down to 18. Which is, like I said earlier, you can play this deck very aggressive, but you can also wait a bit longer. We are facing normally a Ram Scout here. Would also be mid-range Scout, but the Ram Scout is going kind of slow, so we can just go face here and kill him earlier. If we are then going into the late game, then we can just use our stuff that we have for the end game, so that's also very good. As you can see here, he's played the Midnight Sweep, which is a nice little card. But we have the Execute ready, so that means we will just clear the right side. Plus we're using the Cloudrest Illusionist to kill the Colovan Trooper without losing a unit.
A little distraction might prove.
Plus we of course dealing the Breakthrough, so that's 2 in his face. He's down to 16 and another 6 in his face. He's already down to 10. There comes some help in form of a Prophecy, which is the Fighter's Guild Recruit, which is a very good card for him right now. He can then kill the 6-2. We still have 8 damage on board, so he needs still help. Because the Giant is only coming in 2 turns, we cannot play that next turn. If we could play that next turn, that would be really sick, because with that we could be having the winning card in hand. He's dropping a Lethal Lurker. Stone Throw is not good enough right now. We are still at 4. So it's not happening, but we will push another 4 in his face. And I would say the Kvatch Soldier is good. So he needs to run with the Lethal Lurker into the Kvatch Soldier, and then we might play the Pyromancer next turn. And can push another 4. So there you see, that's a trade. A Thorn Hist Mage, and this one is dying to the Stone Throw, while the other unit is dying to the damage from the Pyromancer. Which means, ooh, Fighter's Guild Recruit on the right, interesting. Which means then that the Leaf Lurker is dying, the Thorn Hist Mage is dying, plus we are dealing another 4 in his face, and he's down to 2. Which is, I would say, kinda good. Oh, this one is going down. Pyromancer has taken care of the 4-1, and 4 more in the face. Down to 2. So he could use a shift card now to use the Fighter's Guild Recruit on the left side. Then he can kill the 4-2, for example, but we still have a 2-3, which would be good enough. If he's dropping another guard here, Shackle is good. If he would have dropped another guard, we could have used the Giant as the Preserver of the Root. So I would say a Blood Dragon is very nice. He can just hit the face and not cares for the guards. The Giant, if we cannot kill him here, we need to save the Giant for the His Groves. These are coming.
You must be cleansed.
Elephant Priest. Ah, damn. Damn, he's killing our Blood Dragon. That was nice for him. And of course he's clearing the units on the left side as well. Still having hope, and because he now has a chance to come back here. He's able to get some drain on the 6-2, for example. Then he can drain to 9 back. So might be happening. We are dropping the double Hive Defender here on the right side. Because we still have the Giant, so the Tree Miner, we don't care for that. Seriously. That's not helping him too much. Best card might be Red Brahmin now. Oh, he's playing another Giant Snake. More Shackle for him. On his Mage. And a little trade. Now Pillaging Tribune is not helping us. Might still play it here. Because we still can kill him next turn. Yeah, let's do that. And let's just give this guy drain for the turn. Now it really hurts that I'm not running any more Crushing Blows. The 2 damage can just be getting killed by the Crushing Blow. So what are you doing?
What have we here?
Leaves good, another card to draw. Still 11 Magicka left. If he has some sort of drain here, that would be super awesome for him. But he needs to attack then. Either he's losing his units here on the right side, or he's using the big guy on the left side and he would hit us in the face, giving us another card. And that's a huge wall of units. So he's taking down the Hive Defender. Still we are winning right now, and now we are not winning anymore. Another unit, plus some drain. So we would need to clear, and there we go. There it is, rapid shot. And there's a victory. Just being aggressive pays off in this situation. And for this match, going back in his hand, 5 in the face, and kaboom, another victory.